Welcome back to Excitize, the show dedicated to empowering your best life. Today, we're diving deep into something fundamental, cultivating daily motivation and a success mindset. And I couldn't be more thrilled to introduce our guest, John, a renowned guide in personal development and peak performance. John, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's great to be here. I'm excited to share some insights on this truly transformative topic.
Absolutely. John, to kick us off, how would you define a success mindset and daily motivation in simple terms for our listeners?
Well, at its core, a success mindset is about believing in your capacity to grow, learn, and achieve regardless of the obstacles. It's an internal framework that views challenges as opportunities. Daily motivation, then, is the consistent drive and energy you bring to pursuing those beliefs and goals day in and day out. It's the engine that keeps the mindset moving forward.
I love that distinction. You mentioned viewing challenges as opportunities, and that immediately makes me think of the growth mindset. Can you elaborate on that crucial concept and why it's a cornerstone of success?
The growth mindset, coined by Dr. Carol Dweck, is truly foundational. It's the belief that your abilities and intelligence aren't fixed. They can be developed through dedication and hard work. Instead of thinking, I'm just not good at this, you think, I can improve at this with effort. This shift is powerful because it encourages embracing challenges, seeing setbacks as valuable learning experiences, and persisting despite difficulties, which is precisely what leads to growth and achievement.
That's a profound shift. So, if someone is currently operating with more of a fixed mindset, how can they begin to cultivate this growth mindset in their daily lives? What are some initial strategies?
A great starting point is reframing. Instead of saying, this is too hard, try, this is a great chance to learn. Embrace challenges as opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement. Another key strategy is learning from mistakes and criticism. Don't dwell on errors. Redefine failing as learning. Self-compassion is vital here. Be kind to yourself as you analyze what went wrong. Then use that insight to develop.
I can see how that helps prevent getting stuck. You mentioned persistence, which brings to mind Angela Duckworth's work on grit. How does grit fit into this success mindset framework?
Grit is absolutely essential. It embodies unwavering determination, resilience, and a long-term commitment to your goals. It's the capacity to recover from failures and maintain enthusiasm even when progress is slow. Think of it as the fuel for your growth mindset. It's not just about talent, it's about passion and perseverance toward very long-term goals. Cultivating grit means consistently showing up, even on days you don't feel like it, and pushing through discomfort.
So it's about seeing the bigger picture and staying committed, even when the immediate path gets tough. That makes perfect sense. Beyond grit and learning from mistakes, what other mindset shifts are crucial for sustained success? I'm particularly interested in concepts like positive self-talk and an abundance mindset.
Those are powerful. Practicing positive self-talk significantly boosts performance and motivation. It's that internal dialogue. Instead of, I can't do this, it's, I can figure this out. Even speaking to yourself in the second person, like, you've got this, can be surprisingly effective. Coupled with that is developing an abundance mindset, the belief in limitless opportunities. Success isn't a finite resource. There's enough for everyone. This reduces competitive anxiety and shifts focus to personal growth and collaborative opportunities.
That's a refreshing perspective. It feels less about scarcity and more about potential. What about continuous learning and understanding your purpose?
Absolutely. Committing to continuous learning and self-improvement is non-negotiable. The world evolves and so should we. Actively seeking knowledge and acquiring new skills keeps you adaptable. And cultivating a sense of purpose, understanding the deeper why behind your goals, acts as an incredibly powerful intrinsic motivator. It anchors you. Finally, owning your attitude is fundamental. Your attitude profoundly impacts how you approach challenges and your capacity for learning. It's a choice every single day. Excellent question. The excellent first practical step is setting clear, SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This isn't just a corporate buzzword. It helps break down larger objectives into manageable steps. It provides clear direction, reduces overwhelm, and significantly boosts motivation as you track progress. Seeing those small wins accumulate is incredibly powerful.
I can definitely see how that brings clarity. What about establishing routines? I often hear that morning routines are particularly impactful.
Routines are game changers for habit formation and consistency. A consistent morning routine can positively influence your motivation and productivity for the entire day. It creates a sense of control and predictability, making new habits automatic rather than requiring constant willpower. Beyond mornings, establishing routines for specific tasks or even winding down can be hugely beneficial. Coupled with that, actively tracking your progress and celebrating milestones, no matter how small, enhances self-esteem and fuels momentum. Using a done list rather than just a to-do list can be very inspiring.
That's a great tip, focusing on what you've accomplished. What role does our environment play in maintaining motivation?
It's absolutely crucial. Creating a positive environment means surrounding yourself with uplifting content, inspiring music, and supportive individuals. Minimize exposure to negative influences. Your surroundings heavily impact your mood and energy, which directly correlates with your motivational landscape.
So our environment and goal setting are key. John, let's talk about the source of motivation. Is intrinsic motivation always superior to extrinsic? And how can we cultivate more of it?
Intrinsic motivation, stemming from personal interest and inherent satisfaction, is generally far more powerful and sustainable than motivation driven by external rewards. While external incentives have their place, use them judiciously to avoid undermining intrinsic drive. A great way to cultivate intrinsic motivation is to reframe have-to tasks to align with your personal values, transforming them into want-to activities. For instance, if you have to exercise, frame it as, I want to move my body to support my long-term health and energy.
That reframing is a clever technique. What about managing fatigue, both physical and mental, which can be such a drain on motivation?
Managing fatigue is non-negotiable. Research shows your willingness to exert effort is heavily influenced by energy levels. Prioritize physical and mental health, adequate sleep, healthy eating, and regular exercise. These aren't luxuries, they're foundational for sustained motivation. Also, purposeful breaks are key. Scheduling strategic breaks prevents burnout, enhances focus, and recharges your energy. Don't just work until you drop. Plan your recovery.
That's a powerful reminder that self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for productivity. Any other quick tips for keeping the fire lit?
Visualizing success can be motivating, but focus on visualizing the process and effort required, not just the final outcome. And introduce challenges. Breaking from mundane routines with incremental challenges keeps motivation high and fosters skill development.
John, these are fantastic, actionable strategies. Before we wrap up, could you touch on the role of accountability and gratitude in this whole picture? They seem like powerful, yet often overlooked elements.
Absolutely. Finding accountability partners is incredibly effective. Sharing your goals with supportive individuals provides encouragement and helps maintain commitment, making you less likely to procrastinate or give up. It creates a sense of shared purpose and responsibility. And practicing gratitude daily is a simple yet profound technique. Taking a moment each day to reflect on things you're grateful for cultivates a positive mindset, reduces stress, and significantly boosts overall motivation and well-being. It shifts your perspective to abundance.
That's a beautiful way to bring it all together, John. So, by integrating these daily motivation techniques and success mindset strategies, individuals can truly develop a robust, proactive approach to pursuing their aspirations. We've covered everything from the growth mindset, embracing challenges and grit, to SMART goals, positive environments, and the critical role of self-care and purpose.
Precisely. It's about building a sustainable system for growth and achievement.
John, this has been an incredibly insightful and inspiring conversation. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with our Excitize listeners today.
My pleasure. It was a fantastic discussion. Keep thriving, everyone.
And thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, stay motivated and keep growing.